Earrings, because this is the show where you are not going to just buy a beautiful pair of diamond earrings. It might actually be your next pair of diamond earrings. And I have never, in my 40 plus now years of helping people find incredible pieces of jewelry, I've never been able to say that with good confidence that, yeah, we've got so many pieces at such incredible prices that you might find your next diamond ring or set of earrings or a beautiful pendant here at Shop LC. Diamonds have been around for millions of years. And people will say diamonds are not rare, and it's true. Diamonds are in every store, and they're used in so many different pieces as primary pieces and as accent stones as well. They've been around for a long time. Even since ancient times, ancient texts talk about the unique properties of diamond in an almost mystical sense. They're a number 10 on the most hardness scale. The ancient man, and even in today's world, nothing except a diamond will scratch a diamond. They are impervious to acids. You can give them an acid bath and they just come out. They're gorgeous. And we're going to give you a first-hand introduction into lab-grown diamonds in today's world. Now, I'm wearing this, and I'm glad that they didn't include this in my size alias, because if I'm going to go out somewhere and I'm just going to kind of be hanging out and taking it easy, I will actually wear a midi ring, and it's a thing. So you have a piece that you wear on a first knuckle that or a second knuckle that will sit there, and because of the way this is shaped, because of just the anatomy of my hand, it's most comfortable for me on the middle finger. But sometimes I see them on a pointer, depending again on what works best for your presentation, or even a secondary piece on a ring finger. But I'm just going to leave this on, maybe just to inspire you. I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Do you already own luxuriant lab-grown diamonds? What do you think about them? I would really love to know what you think, what you feel, what's been your experience in the marketplace, maybe shopping for these brand new treasures for the first time ever. Diamond shoppers and folks who are in love with diamonds for the first time ever, you are in the driver's seat when it comes to choosing what you want and getting an amazing price. And that is especially true with us here at Shop LC. We bring that same cut the corners, make the value big, cut out every layer of middleman we can. It took us a while to establish a direct contact with a diamond producing laboratory, but man, was it worth the wait. You're seeing diamond prices and a lot of chatter out there in the world about diamond prices. Some people say they're worthless. Other people say blah, blah, blah. And I'm here to tell you, as a diamond grader, as a former diamond grading instructor, and as a person who is just passionate about the deals in the marketplace that we can bring and change the way you have access to jewelry, I want you to understand that these are incredible, incredible things. The quest to produce man-made diamonds started in earnest, believe it or not, in the late 1800s. This amazing mineral, because all gemstones are minerals, this amazing mineral has had such a complicated recipe that it's taken scientists over 100 years to unravel Mother Nature's recipe, okay? So it's a very important time. And if you've been looking, thinking, maybe sort of kind of possibly today's your day, all right? The way that the live stream shows work, we're going to give you some amazing prices. Every single thing in this collection, Elias, I'm seeing tiny quantities in every single thing. Every single thing is very limited, last in stock quantities. So it's very important when you see the piece that you want, you let your heart guide you, okay? Because if you listen to your brain, you're going to miss the opportunities. Your brain is going to say, whoa, stop. That's a diamond. That can't be possible. And I'm telling you, put on your Shop LC cap and just come on in and enjoy these. A price that's unbeatable, a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you get the live 25% discount on every single budget pay. And I'm going to tell you use budget pay because I use budget pay. It's a great way to stretch your dollar. So let's get you going. Are we on all of our platforms, Elias?
Yes, we are all on the platform. Our system is glitchy, so we're going to start off with shop 3, which is going to be the earrings. So it is going to be in order, just our number count is going to be a bit off.
Okay, so are we doing the half hoops that I'm wearing?
Yes, we're doing the half hoops, and it's going to be shop 3.
This is going to be shop 3. Okay, I'm gonna number along as we go. So this one, you'll find this number at the top. If you type that number down in the comment section below and hit send, the shopping program will automatically send that to the Shop LC website, which will reply instantaneously with the number for these earrings on the Shop LC website. Okay, so you'll get there right away. And it's important to get there because we have an entire team that does nothing except build a beautiful lookbook, a gorgeous photo album of every single piece. Now, this is a half hoop, and what do I mean by that? It doesn't go all the way around. So it stops right there in the middle. And believe it or not, some folks don't like a hoop earring. They don't like the movement. They just want things to sit still. Sit still. Okay, sit still. Sit pretty. Stay. Sit, stay. This is the sit, stay version of a hoop earring. You've got the luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, and they are done in sterling silver. They have rhodium on top of that. So sterling silver is a brilliant white metal, but rhodium is even whiter on the finish, and it just makes the sterling silver sparkle. It takes it to a whole other level. Now, very tricky on the construction here because these are set with baguettes, and you sort of have kind of like a Mobius curve on this. So let me show you how that looks. And I will show you the picture on the big screen behind us as well. But instead of it being every single piece being set straight forward, you can see it's got almost kind of that Mobius curve at the bottom. So it's a very cool design. And once again, our design team works really hard to come up with new and incredible things all the time. But that beautiful little twist means that the diamonds start out facing forward and then they kind of curve around. Now, I would suggest wearing the diamonds as they curve out to the outside of the ear. I've got these turned out. Yeah, I've got them turned out. So I would wear them with the diamonds turned out because then as you move your head, everybody else around you is going to see that beautiful flash of diamond baguette. Okay. There are actually half a carat altogether, 56 diamonds. So you've got 28 baguettes in each ear, and you've got a very nice design, a beautiful style. Now, something like this at retail, I would expect $800-900. Okay. Because you've got a half a carat of diamonds. And here's where it gets just crazy. You know, you think of the 4 C's as better or best, right? That's how most people think of it. But that's actually not what it's designed to do. The 4 C's are color, cut, clarity, and carat weight. Sometimes they're referred to as the 4 C's of diamond grading. That's really designed to help you navigate through the different choices until you get to the spot that works for you. And the way that it works is the further left that you go to any of those categories, if you get over here, if you get D, flawless, and a big diamond carat weight, and something that's got beautiful cutting on it, you go to the left of every single one of those 4 C's, and guess what? You're not talking about the best. You're actually talking about the rarest, and it's that level of rarity that drives the price. Well, now, drink this in for just a second, okay? These are graded as GH, and for this size stone, they will face up almost like a colorless D, E, and F. So you're getting a clarity grade down here that's a little more common, and it's going to be a little more budget friendly. But you're getting a piece that has beautiful cutting, so all the way to the left, top notch, and you're getting an SI clarity, which means this is going to be 2 or 3 grades above what most stores are providing to you, and they have it under the umbrella of commercial quality, which means these are affordable because they have a little more color. They're going to probably look a little icy and crackly. They're going to show some eye visible inclusions. Maybe they look a little salt and pepper. You're not getting that clarity quality with the luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. These are SI. Even in a larger 1 carat stone, you won't see a thing with your naked eye. You have to be able to use a loupe or a microscope or some sort of grading equipment to see any characteristics. But when you get to baguettes that are this size, forget about it. All you're going to see is this ribbon of light flashing next to your profile. And don't be fooled by this size. Okay, these are not super large earrings in the overall scheme of things, but they are incredibly, powerfully gorgeous. Let's talk about value, okay? $800-900 at retail for GHSI. Sure, absolutely. Shop LC price on these is $174.99, and these have a 5-star review. Okay. Our everyday price for half a carat is $174.99, which means that you're talking about $350 per carat for GHSI beautifully cut baguettes. That is a price from 1982 on baguettes. And those baguettes back in 1982 would have color. They might be top-light silver. They're going to have a few little freckles and speckles. Not a big deal. But in today's world, this is where you get the benefit of technology. Just like any other industry, you want the upgrade. And you got it today. $174.99. Type in shop 3 down below and check out the photo album on these babies. And $174.99, I want you to put these items in your cart. You know why? Because when you put them in your cart and you type in Live 25, you see the instant savings right there in front of you. But let me help you out with the math, okay? $174.99. It should be a Live 25 price. Your price goes down to $131.24. $131.24, not per earring, not per diamond. Okay, $131.24 for the whole set of earrings. Okay, they're beautiful. And here's the kicker. You get 5 budget pays, which are interest-free, no credit check, no qualifying. This is not one of those short-term finance programs that adds 20 or 30% interest. This is just straight equal payments of $26.25. You don't pay anything extra. You don't pay anything else. No, nothing. There's no interest. After 5 months, after 5 payments that boil down to less than $1 a day, you own a half carat of GH SI Clarity diamonds. Tremendous value. Are they diamonds? Yes. They're the same optically, chemically, and physically as their natural counterparts. And that's one of the reasons it's taken so long to bring these to the retail marketplace. Now you're going to find other retailers out there with big price tags on diamonds. And I don't know why. I don't know what their justification is. All I can tell you is we go straight to the source. We have no middlemen in the process. Our only devotion, our only passion is to bring you top quality pieces at unbeatable prices. And this is one heck of a way to kick off this diamond show. All right. Luxuriant lab grown diamonds. Everything will be labeled luxuriant as well. So you'll know right away that these are man-made treasures. And that's exactly the way I think of them. Okay. So, well done. Questions, comments, concerns? You want to have the lab-grown diamond chat? I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. So let me know if you have something that you need explaining. I would be happy to do that. Elias, did you say this one is too big for you?
Yes.
But Elias, do you want this one?
I do like this next one.
I do too. What are we going to do? Now, again, we say that this is gentlemen's sizes simply because they're in larger sizes. But Elias, I would wear that in a heartbeat. Are you laughing at me?
Yes, because I'm thinking of the options. That if I can't wear it as a ring, I have to wear it as a pendant.
Yeah.
On the chain and just have it my own style.
Well, I think this is going to be shop 4. Do we have it in size 9? That's the question. Just asking for a friend.
Yes, we do have size 9.
Okay. Asking for a friend who might need her diamond ring. This is such a comfortable design, ladies. This one is set in sterling silver. And this one is 1 full carat. Now, these are larger stones, and you're still in that gorgeous kind of SI GH color. And again, these face up beautifully white. And one of the reasons is because they are very high quality on color and clarity, and also because they're so beautifully cut. Think of it as the tailoring on a garment, or the way that something fits your body, the way that the cut of it. We call it the make sometimes in the biz. Now, you're looking at 1 full carat. And this is sterling silver with, I believe it's probably got some rhodium on top. You also have a choice. When you type in shop 4 down below, you'll see that there's also the same style, but it's sterling silver with yellow gold. That's an option that's waiting for you behind the scenes. So if you prefer yellow gold, click that while it's available because they're beautiful. Now, here's the thing. If you saw something like this, and you got to keep in mind the clarity and the color, because those are the 2 biggest driving points when you're talking about diamonds. $2,500 for 1 full carat, I wouldn't blink a minute. And if you were going to change the mounting and go all gold or all platinum, that's going to change the price drastically. But we're stepping our toe here in sterling silver because it's precious metal, and it's an affordable precious metal, and it's a durable precious metal. So let's start with sterling silver. Shop LC price on this is $269.99. Type in shop 4 down below, shop 4 in the comments. Get yourself over to send it to the Shop LC website, send you back the link, and you're going to see that our regular price is not $24.99.99. It's about, how about 90% less? Our everyday price on this one is $269.99. Put it in your cart, show the math, watch the magic. $269.99 goes all the way down to $202.49. That's a $67 savings right now. That price is good for 48 hours. But when you make your first budget pay of $40.50 right now, you've got 30 days. So you got a big 30-day window to get it home. Let Pops try it on and see what he thinks. This might be a his and hers, ladies, if a larger size works for you as well. But what you do when you get it in your cart and get it today, right now, is you lock in your budget pay. So normally the budget pay is $54. Still a good deal, less than $2 a day over that 5-month period. But now your budget pay is locked in at $40.50. That's a payment savings on every single budget pay of $14. And look at what you're getting. Father's Day is coming up in June. Wedding season is coming up in June. I know many of the gents in the audience are very well dressed. You love your accessories. You love having a wardrobe of beautifully made pieces as well. And even in a gentleman's collection, this might be something that's seriously been lacking for a long time. This might be that thing that's always been on the wish list. If you have a choice between spending $2,500 or $2,600 today and getting the same thing, maybe even better than what you would get for that price, depending on the name on the door where you walk in, you have a choice of spending $2,400, $2,500, $2,600 or $269. What are you going to do, Elias? You're going to
do the budget thing.
I'm just curious. So let's say, and y'all, I'm going to tell you something. I don't even know how they figure the 30% interest on all those things. So I'm just going to straight up I'm just going to do straight math. Okay. Let's say it's $2,500 and let's just say 30%. That's already $750 in interest. So that's going to put you at $3,200. So let's just do simple interest. $3,200 divided by, let's just say $41. That means you would spend, based on that retail of $2,500, just figuring simple interest, instead of making 5 payments, how many payments do you think it would go up to, Elias?
I'm guessing 40.
78.
What?
That's 6 years. You see with the Shop LC difference right there. Boom. You see why I get I get crazy excited. Thank you all for putting up with me. I really appreciate it. But that's the difference. That's the only difference at retail. In fact, in a lot of cases, this is going to be way better than you get at retail for $2,500. Okay. And I know I'm out and about skulking about the shops and the look arounds, and I'm the biggest looky-loo in town. Sometimes I'm a little embarrassed to go in, knowing that I'm just doing jewelry pricing research. Yeah, I am. Ooh, what does it cost over there? Ooh, what does it cost over there? Ooh, how much do I save at Shop LC? All right, my friends. It is a big deal because really and truly you are getting an incredible value on beautiful diamonds. And the final line is that's what it's all about. It's about getting a beautiful piece of jewelry. It's something that you can rely on, something that's strong and sturdy and sophisticated and elegant, and I'm going to say it, heirloom quality. I believe that. I really do. All right, coming up next, Shop 5. Watch us on the social media platforms because it's free. So if you've cut the cable, if you've cut the cord, and you're looking for some places to watch for free, Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, you just simply in the search bar type in Shop LC Live, and those will pop up for you right away. The live streams also go to the live stream library once they're done. So if you have a favorite show you wanted to see and you missed it, life gets busy, you can go back and watch them there. On the app or on the main website. So check it out. You can download the Shop LC app for free in your app store, Android or iOS. And you can also download YouTube as well as a freebie. So you can watch us for free on the YouTube channel as well. I love it. I like it. No doubt about it. I have really come to appreciate big and bold. But I also started out my jewelry journey with the Sweet Petites, okay? So you've got luxuriant lab-grown diamonds in VS. So we've gone from SI here to another little step closer to that. So we've taken another step back in the rarity level, which means your value automatically goes up. The same rules of grading apply whether you're talking about lab-grown or refined. Same standards apply. Doesn't make any difference to the grading category. All right, now, this is such a sweet piece. This is something that I would say, again, I would wear that in a heartbeat as a midi ring. Maybe not if I'm going to, have a really vigorous day where I'm going to be traveling through the airport and using my hands a lot. But if I were just going to go out, or I just felt like, today I need a little glamour. Absolutely, I would wear that as a midi ring. All right, this is done with yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and you've got altogether about a third of a carat. So a really nice substantial stack there. And you've got the important trilogy, so yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I like the way that you've got the yellow diamonds in the beginning and the ending. So I like the way you've got them in the yesterday and the tomorrow. Because really and truly, all eyes focused on the here and now, right? Yesterday's already gone. Tomorrow's never going to get here because it's the day that's always still waiting for you. So focus on today. So it's a very subtle focus on that just based on the color. You could give this as a promise ring. You could give this as a daddy-daughter dance. This would be beautiful as a confirmation or a baptism or a bat mitzvah, or just simply the gal that loves having something sweet petite to wear on those days when you just need a little bit of bling, okay? Altogether, the Shop LC regular price, the retail price suggested is about $12.99. Yeah, $1,299. And if you went to the blue box store and you found a little something like that with a third of a carat, I don't even know what $1,200 would do it. I mean, these are beautifully, beautifully finished diamonds. And quite impressive on the color and the clarity as well. Shop LC price is about 80% off, a little bit more than that. So it goes from $12.99.99 all the way down to $24.99. And when you type in Shop 5 down below, this number, Shop 5, down in the comments below, go and take a look at it. And I really do hope you fall in love with the huge attention to detail. Pieces like this, which have so much complicated design, 3 beautiful little clover leaves. I mean, it's gorgeous. And you have a split shank or a bypass design. The shank kind of connects at different points. The bottom of this piece is super smooth and silky. You've got rhodium on top of the sterling silver, and you've got Live 25 as your saving grace today. Type in Live 25 after you put it on your shopping cart, and your savings goes from $224.99. Your price goes down to $168.75. Then, if you'd like, you can pay it all together and be done with it completely, or you can do budget pay, and we can also ship it to your favorite person. So if you're thinking of somebody who has an April birthday, this would be spectacular. Just a little something, especially when you consider from $12.99 retail down to $224. Your budget pay rings in at $33.75. Now, word to the wise, we have 22 of these. 22, okay? A little trio of clovers, and you'll see all of that attention to detail when you type in Shop 5 down below in the comments and take a look at this at the Shop LC website. It's a very pretty ring. Just the fact that we only have 22 of these to share with you in the show today tells me that this has been a very popular design. So I hope you're getting in on these. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. That budget pay takes your regular budget pay of $45 and knocks off $12 from each one of those interest-free budget payments. So it's a really wonderful choice and very affordable. And you've got 30 days to get it home. 30 days to get it home and take a look at it. So that one is going to be Shop 5. We're going to be moving on. Many, many amazing deals in this show today. We are literally celebrating diamond freedom. We have literally helped you unshackle, the chokehold that the diamond cartel has had on us for the longest amount of time. And it feels great. It really does feel great. Spread your wings and fly and enjoy your newfound freedom when it comes to owning and collecting diamonds. They're beautiful, and they really should be. They should be part of your everyday wearable collection. Pieces like this in the past, these are the pieces that maybe you would buy as maybe a once in a lifetime piece, or maybe once a year. Maybe once a year you make a trip down to the store and you say, okay, well, it's 5 years, our 5 year anniversary. It's our 10-year anniversary. And you put it on a payment plan and maybe you spend the next 4 years paying for it. I mean, that is a very common scenario because they're still very desirable pieces. There is just nothing that twinkles and shines and sparkles. There's nothing that has the fire that a diamond has. Okay, GH is the range of color. SI, again, so very much eye clean. And one of the reasons that designs like this look so beautiful in lab-grown diamonds is that, number one, the rough material allows us to cut things in extremely symmetrical shapes. You can see how lovely that is. Again, very, 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 very Goldilocks, okay? Not too big, not too small, and just absolutely alive with sparkle and fire. You have 45 rounds. You have 34 baguettes. So you're looking at about 75 or 80 stones altogether. Very impressive, and everything is just the symmetry of the setting on these pieces takes my breath away every single time. And I know I get really excited about these, but I've been looking at jewelry for a long time, and this is really a new day. This is really an absolutely unprecedented time in history where you can enjoy the mystery and the majesty and the pure magic of diamonds like never before. This weighs in at 1 full carat, which is very much it's a carat weight that you aspire to own. The average engagement ring for us here in the U.S. is about a 1/4 carat, about 1/3 of a carat. And very often that's not just one solitaire. Quite often it's a cluster or a grouping of smaller stones, which is a very, very budget-friendly, smart thing to do because smaller stones are more abundant, so they're at a better price point. They're more budget-friendly. But even smaller stones that have this level of cutting and this beautiful elevated color and clarity can get quite expensive. So $1849.99 is where we are for our suggested retail. This has 4 reviews, and it's a perfect 5-star rating on every single one of them. Can we take a look at some of the reviews?
Yes, we can.
Look at that setting. That's gorgeous, y'all. So regular retail is $1849. You know, we keep our eye on retail on the pulse so we can help you figure out where you are. Shop LC price is $269.99. This is free shipping. Everything so far and everything in the show will more than likely be free shipping over $50. But at $269.99, when you type in shop 6 down below, we'll send you back the link to this item, put it in your cart, and type in live 25 because $269.99 is not the final price today. Live stream viewers, you get first dibs on last call. We have 24 pieces to go around, and your budget pay goes from $54 to $40.50. Yeah, it goes from $269 to $202. Rosalind in the U.S., a verified buyer. I love the design and sparkle of this beautiful cocktail ring. Now, there's a choice where you can get it with rhodium on top or gold on top. And Rosalind bought it with the gold or the sterling silver. I ordered it before the price increase and received it quickly after placing my order. Ordered a size 7. I'm able to wear it on the middle and the index finger for a more versatile look. It arrived in a luxe LED light ring box at no extra cost, and shipping was free. Does that sound familiar? Think about purchasing the rhodium ring also. Rosalind, well said. I mean, she just took my job, right? Deborah says, love the ring. It's pretty. It sparkles bright. Another perfect 5-point review, 5-star review. So we are really, really I'm so glad that you're just having that epiphany, that moment where you're saying to yourself, you know what, Shop LC really has my back in one of the most complicated and competitive jewelry marketplaces in the world. That's just how it always has been. All right, thank you guys for getting in on this. Remember, you lock in the budget payment. You take it down from $54 to $40 and change, and that happens on every single one of those interest-free budget pays. So, yeah, pretty piece. And just to show you the top of it again, it is not big. It is not ostentatious, but it is richly, elegantly noticeable because of the quality of the diamonds, the cut, the carat weight of the grouping, plus the color and the clarity. Ding, ding, ding. You're getting all the good stuff here. Now it'll say 925 luxuriant in the band. So let me show you that really quickly. And I'm going to use my ruler as a pointer. It'll say, oh, okay, I'll show you in a second. If you look at the pictures, it'll say 925, which is the purity of the metal, 92.5 points silver, part silver, and then luxuriant, letting you know, fully disclosing that these are lab-grown diamonds, which is, we want you to know that. So that's a great thing. That's a wonderful thing. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm your Downtown Rock Hound. I'm Becky Booker here at Shop LC, and you see me jumping around all over the place. Happy to be part of the live stream team at this point. I love this beautiful, intimate kind of setting so we can sort of talk one-to-one about these stones that I'm very, very passionate about. So thank you for joining me, and you're more than welcome to drop your questions and your comments right in the chat below. So I'd love to hear from you. Like, follow, and share. Take a minute and join us on the Shop LC VIP page as well. It used to be just, let's just all get together and talk about stones and jewelry, that kind of thing. But now there's some beautiful little perks that come along, and they're only for Shop LC VIPs. Okay, is this the one I'm wearing, Elias?
Might be.
I think so. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, wow. Okay. There are 13 of these. This is called Luxuriant Lab Grown Diamonds. 832-2485. Yep, that's it. Again, magnificent carat weight. 1 full carat. 1 full carat, half carat in each ear. And you can wear a single stud, that's okay, at 1 and 1. But there's just something so romantic about all of the smaller stones. And you don't need a permission slip to put these on, my friends. These look good. These look really good. Now, you have 212 diamonds. Oh, Elias, this is going to be crazy. I don't want to take these off, but I will because there are other beautiful diamonds in the show. Look at this from across the room. Not a big piece. So that main dangle has an oval shape, and it's about the size top to bottom, very similar to a penny. You have a lever back on these. I mean, you could show up at any event. You could shake hands all day long. It's actually a little bit more petite than a penny, so it's a really nice size on there. The center part, this center piece is elevated slightly, and this is all diamonds all day, period. Now, we have 13 of these. 13! That's it, a baker's dozen. The lever backs are hinged. They lock into place. There's a nice snap on there. The little oval piece in the center is just ever so slightly elevated. And then all those stones are beautiful micro pave set. A lot of work to set 212 diamonds. These have been $309.99. You can see what they look like on the ear. Very nice. They've already been put into clearance because now it's last in stock. So we're going to start the party at $263.49, which is the clearance price. And that's cool. I mean, $309 down to $263, that's a great deal, especially when you're talking about 1 full carat of diamonds. Plus, these are going to be, I believe, GHSI as well. Yeah, GHSI. And here's the thing. This is going to be shop 7. This is the number. Type it in the comments below. And just for fun, just as a math problem, okay? Just as a math problem. Click the link below, get to the Shop LC website, and just say add to cart. Just put them in your cart because we're going to start at the clearance price of $263.49. You type in live 25 and watch the magic, okay? 212 full, I believe these are full cut, hang on. 212 round brilliant cut diamonds, and these are single cut, so you've got a nice vintage look and feel to this. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. 212 diamonds goes down from $263.49 to $197 and change. Your budget pay is now just under $40. And here's the thing, Elias, are you sitting down, my friend?
I am.
Are you holding on to something solid, my friend?
I am.
Okay, let's just look at 197.62. That's what it's going to be. Divided by 212. That means that these gorgeous GHSI fiercely sparkling stones work out to be 91 cents a piece. Elias, I'll buy the gas. We'll drive as far as we have to go to get to any place that sells diamonds in today's marketplace at 91 cents each. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, it ain't happening. You can walk into a pawn shop. You can walk into a resale store. You can walk into a vintage mall, an antique mall. And you are not going to buy, I don't care what, it could look like something you scraped off the bottom of a bird cage, and it's not going to be 91 cents a piece. We got you. We got you covered. We want you to have beautiful deals, and we want you to have fun with it. I almost love the fact that the pricing is just pure ridiculosity. I love that. I just made that up. Do you like that word? I like it. All right, 13 of these left to go around. Your budget paid boils down to $39.54 or 53 cents, 52 cents, $39.52, and there are 13 of these remaining. Did I tell you that Mother's Day is coming up on May the 10th? It's May the 10th. You got plenty of time to get these in her ears, and it will be an absolute. You better just send an extra box of tissues because she's going to be bawling and squalling. Okay, this is a bawling and squalling moment. And I think that's good. I love that. It's a beautiful earring. Look at that. Every day from the boardroom to the ballroom, doesn't matter. These are just gorgeous. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Every item that goes out the door, whether you're watching us on social media, whether you're watching us on television, every item that goes out the door, you all give us the opportunity to provide a meal for a kiddo. Your purchase actually helps us feed a child, and we are doing an amazing thing. You all are doing an amazing thing in making major strides against childhood hunger. So far, between the U.S. audience and the U.K. audience and our audience out in Germany, we're well over 155 million meals. Partnering with Akshaya Patra in India and No Kid Hungry here in the U.S., both of those organizations focus on providing nutritional support for the kiddos in their community as that need arises. So thank you for helping us be a good steward. And you don't have to round up or add anything in. It just happens automatically because that's what we do here at Shop LC. Okay, Shop 8 is coming up next. And word to the wise on this beautiful band, we have 46. So just a little bit more than 3.5 dozen. Now, these pieces are the antidote to the ho-hum, plain Jane. I work really hard, so I can't do anything except wear a band. And the reason is this is very flush to the hand. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different layers of diamonds on this, Elias. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me. You have 6 layers in this gorgeous crisscross design. Ribbons and ribbons of sterling silver with rhodium and lots and lots of beautiful diamonds. All of a micro prong set. You've got a nice undergallery as well. Smooth edges all the way around. And if you click, you might be saying, okay, well, I want a deep dive on lab-grown diamonds. If you type in Shop 8 down below in the comments, there's a section in the photo album for this piece that will give you a quick rundown of what's the difference between earth mined and lab grown. And it's actually, the difference is really two things, at least in my way of thinking. Of course, the point of origin is distinctively different. We did not have to move millions of tons of the Earth's surface in order to get these diamonds. They're grown in a very precise laboratory and controlled environment. And that produces rough material that is much more consistent and much more cost effective than the process of developing infrastructure, investing in equipment, spending countless hours in the mining process. So it's a win-win for you. And at Shop LC, it's a win-win-win and wow, because we're really, really, really bringing you the best prices in the industry on these amazing treasures. Now we have 46 of these to go around. You're going to buy this in the size that you would most normally wear because you do have this beautiful taper on the back, and that taper means that you can wear the size you normally wear in spite of this having quite a substantial presence on the top part of the hand. A lovely, lovely piece. And let me give you the side profile so you can see it one more time. Very balanced, very elegant. and just the tiniest little bit of notch, little bow tie effect in the center. All right, how many diamonds do we have here altogether? 41 rounds. And how many altogether? 41 plus 25. Okay, 41 plus 26. Okay, 41 plus 26. So you've got about, I'm going to say 50 diamonds or so, 60 diamonds. 67. Okay. Thank you, Elias. Magic man behind the scenes. Now, you've got an option to get this with silver and rhodium on top, which is what I'm wearing. Or you could actually choose silver with gold on top. So you've got an option there to do either or as one of our reviewers said earlier, one of each. Now, if I walked into a retail store and I saw a retail price tag of $19.99.99, I would probably at some point say, oh, I'm okay with that because of the color and the clarity. These are beautiful stones. But I would very much not say, okay, I'll take one with rhodium and one with gold. I would not double down because we're talking $2,000, all right? Which is okay. I mean, that's regular retail that goes through layers and layers of middlemen and resellers and whatnot and this and that, and all those extra costs and charges show up in the price that you pay. Well, that stops right now. All right. So $19.99.99. How would you like to get that for 25% off? How would you like to get that for 35% off? What if we just said it was a half price option and we said, okay, $9.99. That's not good enough. We're going to take that retail price and mark it down 87% so you can see what we do here at Shop LC. So it goes from $19.99 to the Shop LC price of $254.99. That means that's where we start with your live stream discount and savings. Type in Shop 8 down below. Go to the website at shoplc.com, choose your size, choose your metal, add it to your cart. It just never gets old watching the savings happen right before your very eyes. The savings go from $254.99 for one full carat all the way down to $191 and change. You have an option for 5 budget pays. Your budget pays weigh in at $38.25. $38.25. Somebody says to you, oh, I love your ring. Are those diamonds? You say, yeah, yes, they are. And you get a big grin on your face. If it's somebody that knows you and loves you, or maybe somebody who's just unabashedly curious, they may say, do you mind if I ask you what you paid for that? You just say $38. Because they're going to think, cha-ching, $3,800. They might not even have the breath to answer. You might have just knocked all the wind out of their sails. That person admiring your everyday common sense treasure might think 3,800, 38,000. I mean, leave a little mystery there, folks, right? 3,800, 38,000. And they'll be too flabbergasted to ask. You just simply say 38 and thank you. Oh, thanks. Oh, 38. They're never going to believe that it's 5 payments of $38 and change. I get it. You're at home. You're watching. You're thinking that can't be right. That has to be cubic zirconia. That has to be something else. There's no way those are diamonds. And listen, my notes on this say that you can expect GH and SI. Now, here's the diamond grader's secret tip. You want an insider tip? Smaller stones that are less than 10 points each tend to face up colorless. So they will give you the visual impression of being D, E, or F. They actually grade a little bit lower at GH, but because of the sparkle, because of the brilliant cutting on these, and because of their size, they will be a stunt double for D, E, and F. Somebody said 38, and I would think $3,800 at least, because you can see the difference. You might not understand the mechanics of what makes it such an interesting piece, but your eyes know that there's something really special going on there. So just say 38. Just say thank you. I'm glad just say 38. And then tell them about the Shop LC website and let them figure it out, right? All right. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. We're going to be talking about diamonds for the remainder of the show. So we've got about an hour and 20 minutes left, and I've got some doozies in this show. I really do. All right, now this ring, and these are all Shop LC designs. We have one big room at the home office in Jaipur, and there's probably now over 50 or 60,000 individual molds for jewelry. Yeah, because that's what our creative team does. They get creative. Oh my gosh. But look at the way those go together. So that ring, you can tell without a doubt that is the same pattern. You have 6 gorgeous layers of diamonds, and it definitely matches the pendant. Now, your chain is going to come along with it, and your chain has an extra little jump ring down here. So you could wear this, I believe, at 18 or 20 inches. And that's great because now you can wear this with a variety of necklines. And the back, you don't have a separate bail. You've got what we call bunny ears or rabbit ears behind, and they're actually hidden behind. So instead of it being on top where it normally is, these are on the back, like they're like little hidden hooks, and the chain literally slides through there, and it almost looks like this glides on your neckline. It's a beautiful, sophisticated look. Very upscale, very luxury, but toned down luxury. I would call this kind of old money luxury, right? It's just me. All right, shop 9. Starting out at $1,799, we're going to take 85% off the retail, and that gets you to where Shop LC price normally is at $269.99. Now, type in shop 9 and get ready because the budget pay on this one goes from $54 down to $40.50. But here's the thing. Do we have the magic pricing happening?
I believe we do.
I believe we
just don't have the earrings in the show, but
okay.
I will disclude the earrings and we'll combine the two.
Okay. Now there's an earring behind the scenes, and I've seen the earrings and they are gorgeous. They're this design, but they have a fold-up omega clip, and that's a pricey finishing little closure, but it makes the earring really super comfortable, and it's very, very strong and sturdy on the ear. So the ring, the pendant is $269, your chain's included. The ring is $254.99. So if you look at just those two, you're at $524. $524. Regular, everyday, bought separately price. When you bundle and save, which you can do, you can click both of those options, the pendant and the ring, you're at $472.48. You just saved 10%. Now the magic happens. Type in shop 8 or shop 9, and you'll have the buy all option waiting for you. And the price on these, instead of $472.48, you put them both in your cart, you type in Life 25, talk about magic. Your price for both of them goes down to $354.36. That means that for $100 more, we'll send you the pendant chain combo. So it's like getting that for a huge discount. Now the earrings are behind the scenes. We'll let you figure out that math as well. The earrings are very substantial, and they're $329. So you do you, figure out which pieces in this trilogy that are going to work perfectly for your ensemble. But really and truly, there's a very famous lady financial advisor out there. She's been talking about money, especially to female audiences, for a long time. And her advice is, you only need one good pair of earrings. And I would say, well, maybe if you're shopping at retail, right? But we put that to bed right now. So I love it. Budget pay on the ring pendant chain combo is $70.87. Tremendous value for you right here today on the Diamond Show at Shop LC. So thank you all for joining us. Questions, comments? Chitter chatter, I'd love to hear your thoughts on lab-grown diamonds. If you've added them to your collection, if you've been shopping for them at retail and you decided you're going to buy those at Shop LC, what was the final thing for you? Lena, thank you. Wayne, thank you for joining us. It's so good to see you out there. So let me know if you already own lab-grown diamonds and how they compare in your estimation, in your shopping experience. How do the lab-grown diamonds compared to what you might already own in Earth Mine diamonds. It's a really great, fun conversation. I love talking about them. Okay, my friends, the live stream personal shopper can help you out. So, for example, if you wanted to go back and pick up the earrings so that you get the trilogy on the pendant ring earrings combo, a great way to do that is just simply call personal shopper 888-835-2237, 888-835-2237. And personal shopping is a little bit different than just traditional customer service. Customer service is everybody's lined up and everybody gets the next available agent. But personal shopping is different. You will hopefully over time develop a wonderful relationship with your personal shopper. You're looking for a certain thing. You want to buy it and ship it to somebody special. You want to find matching pieces. You'll develop a relationship that's so close that you're able to email your personal shopper, call them when you need to. So it will really become this amazing one-on-one concierge style relationship where they escort you through your choices in the many choices that we have for you here at Shop LC. Please like, follow, and share. Every single one of those helps us spread the Shop LC message across the algorithm of different social media websites. And thank you as well. We're celebrating our 19th birthday this week, and it's just been pandemonium here with all the deals and savings and extra discounts. So it's been a wonderful celebration, and we're looking forward to 19 more trips around the sun. So I hope you'll come on board, and I really do mean it when I say that we really do want to be your family jeweler. If there's any way that we can help you celebrate, remember, surprise that someone special, we would love to do it. So don't hesitate. 888-835-2237. Is there really anything more must-have than a super nice pair of diamond stud earrings? Listen, my first pair of diamond stud earrings, I think it was 10 points in each ear. 10 points in each ear. And I remember the day I got them. You know what? I remember the day I got them because I remember thinking to myself, I've arrived. I saved up. I paid a chunk of money to get them. I paid more back in 1987 for my 10 or 15 point diamond stud earrings than you're going to pay for these today. And it's a carat 10 total. That's going to be about 55 points in each ear. And yes, these are round brilliants. And yes, they are full cut. And yes, they look a little bit like almost an American Ideal cut. So you're going to have beautiful, gorgeous presentation and cutting on those. These are going to be, I'm guessing, let me see if they're graded. GHSI. You may see internal characteristics with a magnifying, with a jeweler's loupe or a microscope, but they are eye clean, and that's what's most important. And the cutting on these is gorgeous. If you've ever taken Earth Mine diamonds and put them next to each other, what's really shocking is that very often the two that are used for earrings don't necessarily match. They may be really, really close, but as the saying goes, with the nose in between, who's going to know the difference between this one and that one? It just happens. But these are beautifully, beautifully consistent, matched for color, matched for clarity, matched for the size and placement of even the facets, for goodness sakes. These are just, if these were natural Earth Mine diamonds, this is what we would call engagement ring quality. Seriously, engagement ring quality. I can't even begin to estimate what they would be at retail. These are set in sterling silver. You do have a metal back, a butterfly back. But let's talk about price. 4 reviews, average of 4.8 stars. Very highly recommended and wonderfully rated by the Shop LC family. Everyday price on this, and let's just do sterling silver, similar color, similar clarity, similar size, right around $2,000. That is, if you see prices on 55 points in each year, it's the wild, wild west right now. Everybody's crazy pricing on these things, and we're going to be crazy pricing the other way. This is going to be Shop 10. That number, Shop 10. How many do we have? Oh gosh! All right, 17. Ooh, okay. 4.8 reviews. 4 reviews. Our everyday low price on this is $334.99. I know. And yes, that's for the mountings and both diamonds and the setting and the sterling silver butterfly backs. I know it makes no sense to me. But We would rather sell a bunch than just have a few that are marked up to infinity. So it's really common sense. It's common sense. This is very, very much something that you don't want to miss out on. Lynette says they are the perfect size. I agree. And whether you want them as a primary or a secondary, I have 3 piercings on each ear. I like to stagger sizes, love the bling, and nice to be able to afford them with budget pay. Being on a fixed income, I don't feel left out of having fun and beautiful things. Lynette, thank you so much. Christine says, wow, just beautiful. And what's one more? Do we have one more?
Yes.
Okay. I ordered these studs. I received them in 3 days. When I opened the box, they shined so bright. I put them on and they are so elegant. The size is perfect. Thank you, Shop LC. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, every one of them. Maricela, these are from my daughter. Yes. And many of you are going to spend $334 on a graduation gift. Gosh, you know, if you want to, I would take these to a bridal, not a bridal shower. I would include these for a baby shower. In today's world, they call it a push gift, okay? Which I think is so crazy, but so perfect. I would take these to a baby shower because, you know, once the bottle warmer is in the garage collecting dust, or you're going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace for $30, Mama still has her diamond earrings, okay? And trust me, spending 9 months growing a new little human, eyeballs and toenails and all those organs that we have to have. That's a big job. $334.99. That's our everyday price. Type in shop 10 right down below right now and follow all of the other people who already gotten these and absolutely loved them. Your price goes from $334.99 all the way down to $251.24. $251.24. That means your budget pay is $50.25. So your budget pay goes from 67 to, let's just say 51, rounded up. So you're literally saving $16 on every single budget pay. And they're going to ship for free. And when you get them, seriously, put them on. The way to keep these shining and sparkling forever is just keep yourself a little tiny, super soft baby toothbrush. Just put 1 drop of whatever you're using on your dishes in a little bottle, a little glass of warm water. That's it. Take that solution, maybe a 1/4 cup of water and a couple drops of dish soap. Give them a little scrub from the backside. Diamonds are naturally attracted to anything oily. And so your earrings, once they start to, maybe you thinking, oh, they're not shining so much anymore. It's just because they've got a little stuff on the back facet. So polish that off, rinse it in warm water, and you're done. Pro tip, before you take these to the sink to wash or rinse them, close the drain. I actually take it another step further and just put a little hand towel in my sink. So I know for sure they're not going to go down the drain.
That is a good tip.
I cannot tell you how many times I've lost an earring back because I put my earrings on over the bathroom sink and I drop an earring back and it just goes all the way down the drain. There's no coming back from that. And you don't want to start your day off, saying all those words. My goodness.
Now we are at the top of the hour, so we'll do a reading.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Becky Booker. I'm the Diamond Diva. I'm the Downtown Rockhound. And today I'm the Downtown Rockhound, and I am taking you on a cruise right down Main Street on Sparkletown because we are doing luxuriant lab-grown diamonds. And I want to tell you something. I truly believe that you just don't get any deals better than we have for you here on this collection. They're amazing materials. Lena, thank you. Wayne 33069, thank you. John, thank you for tuning in as well. We really know how to bring the value, and we prove it to you in every single piece, not just once in a while or whatever happens to be on sale this week, but we literally look for ways to cut corners and bring value in every single piece. You can join the live stream very simply by tuning in on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And all you have to do to find us is go to the search and type in Shop LC live stream, and those shows will pop up. If you've missed a session, don't worry. They sit in our live stream library, and you can access that as you wish in the on the main website or on the app. But remember, the live stream prices, the expiration clock is ticking from the moment that we air the items. You have 48 hours to get the deals. You're looking for deals, you're looking for something, you want to check in really quickly and see if an item is still available, check with the personal shopping team at 835-2237. All right, let's get you going with the very next item because this one is cray. I don't know who put this deal together, but I need to send a big old thank you card to somebody. I'm going to find out. We have 50 of the next item coming up. This is going to feature a beautiful half eternity band. We call it a half eternity band because the stones go halfway around, which makes it super easy to wear. It's also a great budget feature as well because you don't have diamonds or stones on the back that you're probably not going to see anyway. You need to buy 2 of those as ring guards for whatever it is you're wearing, whether it's a solitaire, whether it's a band ring. I mean, there's just no limit to the how, the when, the where, and the why. You might want to buy one for your ring finger and one for your thumb. Can you imagine the audacity of owning a diamond thumb ring? The possibilities are endless at Shop LC. Now, here's the deal. This is going to be Shop 11, right? Yep, Shop 11. That number typed in that comment box below. And we're going to send you back all of the details. Now, the details here are amazing because how many times did I ask you if that was for real, Elias? For real? Really? Are you sure? I'm so glad, Elias, that you just don't like throw a shoe at me from time to time. Yes, it's for real. You've been tempted, haven't you?
Especially deals like these.
Okay. I can still run pretty fast, though. I don't know. All right. Now, this is not just the band, okay? This is the band for your hand and the band for your lobes. What am I talking about? This is the band and the earrings combo. Yes, my friends, you just got super sized. Yes, you did. Altogether, 85 points. Okay, and it says a 2-piece set because earrings just count as 1 piece, really and truly. So it's technically 3 pieces, but one of those pieces is a pair of earrings. Estimated retailage on this is $21.99. Let me see the diamonds first, okay? You're getting the ring and the earrings, and these are full cuts. Every single one of these stones has 57 facets. You've got this beautiful sort of hug your earlobes design. So that big fold on that really opens them up, and that means you can get those in. All earlobes are not created equal. Some are attached, some are detached, some have a different thickness. The piercings are different on every ear as well. So this is one of those things because that opens so broad and so wide. It's just so nice to have. And this is going to be the perfect size for hoopologists. So even if you've got multiple piercings and you stack and you layer, this is it. This is going to be about the size of a penny on that diameter. Look at that. That is hoop perfection, okay? We have how many of these? Not enough, I can guarantee you. 50 sets. And we have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You got the earring and the hoops at the same time. $269.99 is the Shop LC every day, compared to about $2,200 at retail, all right? So your budget pay was, notice I'm doing past tense, was $54.99. When you type in Shop 11 down below, you're going to get the hoops and the ring matching. Type in Shop 11, send that to the website. The website sends you back the link to this one. You're going to put it in your shopping cart just to see the savings because it's so much fun to see how much money you save right away. Your savings goes from $269.99 down to $202. Your budget pay goes from $54 to $40. You're saving almost $15 on each one of those 5 interest-free budget pays. What are you waiting for? Every once in a while, there's just a deal that you don't miss, regardless of what on your wish list, regardless of where you just like, yeah, I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to make that happen. That boils down to about $1.50 a day. I know $1.50 a day versus 85 points of diamond. That does not make sense. I get it. And that's exactly why you should be putting these in your cart. We have 50 pairs. It's the ring in your size. The earrings are all going to be the same. And you can see, guys, this is This is not to be missed. This is really beautiful. I mean, seriously, every day, every day, every day. Now, Brigitte, very beautiful, looks much more expensive, but also like in pink or moissanite. Well noted. I'm sure that's already been passed up the food chain there. Jane loved the earrings and the ring. I'm just so thankful that you guys weigh in on these. It's one thing for us, we do this every single day. So it's one thing for us to tell you, looking at pieces all the time, but it's another thing when you all get these home and you're really beautifully excited about these. Now, when you type in Shop 11 and you get to the Shop LC website, you actually have some choices. You could take this home in blue diamonds, and those blue diamonds are also going to be finished with rhodium as well. But you can also take them home in yellow diamonds, and they're finished with the yellow gold vermeil. Now, I'm going to put the earring and the ring together so that you can see that even though they're two different things, they match. The pattern on the ring, the setting pattern, the facet pattern, the style of setting matches one to the other. That's beautiful. Just the fact that you know that they match. Just the fact that you know that our team, took that level of production quality in making them match for you. That, it's most places are going to say, yeah, you get a diamond band, a half eternity band. Yeah, you get a diamond earring. It's close enough, right? No. These match, which I get it, is kind of a little bit obsessive, but don't you love it that somebody has that attention to I do. I love the details. I think it's amazing. And I think it's one of the tremendous things that sets us apart and helps us deliver joy and value in every single item. Okay. Again, that's Shop 11. And no, that's not a typo. You're getting the earrings and the ring. We're counting the earrings as one item and the ring as the second item. But be warned, we only have about 4 dozen of the sets altogether. So scoop up your size while you can and have some fun deciding if you want also a set in blue and also a set in yellow. And then maybe talk to a personal shopper about that Live 25. 888-835-2237. Good for 48 hours. And I'm not saying that the regular price on this is not a heck of a deal. It is. $54 for 5 payments. Honestly, that's a steal. I don't know anybody else with this quality of diamonds, natural or earth mine, that's so devoted and so passionate about making sure you get a great value. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to y'all and all y'all. Okay. You have a beautiful little butterfly, but the butterfly is carrying just a tiny little drop of diamond nectar. Gorgeous. Now, this is 25 points, okay? You've got this in a chain that has the adjustability factor. So let me turn this around really quickly so you can see this is important. You've got 2 jump rings. So you've got the extended at 20 inches, but you also have another jump ring added right there, which gives you some styling flexibility. So you can wear this as an 18-inch drop or a 20-inch drop, okay? But the nature inspiration of here is beautiful. It's just stunning. I mean, the sheer simplicity and the way that every single minute detail has been just perfectly handled. I'm just going to show you that on the bus so you can see it. Everyday price on this one out there in the land of retail, because it's so sentimental and so sweet, you would probably find this at about $1,500 or $1,600. Shop LC price every day would be $399, but this one is marked down. So this one is going to be Shop 12. We have 4 of these remaining. 4, all right? So $399 regular is now $319 on clearance. When you type in Shop 12 and you drop it in your cart, it's going to show up in your cart on the clearance price. And then you do the live stream savings, 25% savings for the last 4 pieces. And it goes from $319.99 to $239. $239. Yes, your budget pay is $48. From $64 to $48. And actually, let's see, $399. If you see where the budget pay was originally, hold on, $399. That's 400. 400 divided by 5. That's, $80. So your budget pay was originally $80. It's $64 on clearance. And live stream, your budget pay goes down to $48. Minus 48. Yeah, that's a $32 savings compared to where it is normally on their website. 4 chances, 4 opportunities, graduation, just because, in memoriam of somebody, a way to say thank you, a gorgeous bat mitzvah or a graduation gift, a wonderful confirmation gift, a wonderful christening gift, a wonderful just because gift. Mother's Day is right around the corner. Something for the first time mama, or the next time mama, or your bonus mom. I mean, you just can't deny that that's such a gorgeous, vibrant piece. All right, we are going to be moving on. Type in Shop 12 down below, and it'll get you to the photo album for every single piece. We have an amazing team behind the scenes that really knows how to focus in on the detail and show off all of the beautiful attributes of every single piece. So that by the time you show up on your doorstep, by the time you open that package and drape it around your neckline or slide it onto your hand or drape it around your wrist, you're just saying welcome home to an old friend, something that you've already fallen in love with, and you're just finalizing that forever and always connection. I love it so much. And speaking of, this is the only piece we have in the show that fits into the silhouette, and I'm just gonna say this one is a stinker. It is just gorgeous. This looks like you just got back from visiting Rome. It looks like you're strolling down the Ponte Vecchio and you've got a little pep in your step because you know a fancy schmancy Italian design house who's giving you a classic golden rope chain with a beautiful trilogy of very sassy paperclip links. And they're very sassy because they are decked out and dazzled out with diamonds. And not just a few. You've got 1 full carat, and then the detail on the edges matches the gold of the rope chain. It'll be stamped in luxuriant, so you know that it's a lab-grown piece. You've got a beautiful twist on every single turn of that link. You have a wonderful connection as well on the bracelet and the trio of those diamond-studded paperclip. I mean, that's just a knockout gorgeous piece. This is going to measure 7 1/4 inches, so this is going to be an average size that will fit most of you. But if you need extra length on this, you can add split rings. They're like the little tiny jewelry version of a keychain, and that split keeps them in place, and it's a very strong connection. Okay. 7 1/4 inches, 1 full carat. I'm going to close this so you can see how these rock and roll on your wrist. But here's what we're going to do. The start price on this at retail, something that's got this amount of edgy and right now, and look at the back, beautifully finished. Look at the front, totally pave. As I hold it here in front of the camera, you're going to see that these kind of move around. But once you wrap this around your wrist, those links are going to sit and stay and not move. They're going to be right there on your wrist. If I saw this for $2,300 in a traditional retail place or a designer shop, or maybe even just department store price, many department stores still carry fine jewelry, wouldn't bat an eye. You've got 1 full carat, and altogether you have 252 diamonds. Oh my gosh. 18 karat yellow gold vermeil on top of sterling silver, right down to the turn of every link, right down to the lobster claw clasp. Your Shop LC price is $399. Type in Shop 13. We have 20 of these to go around. They're all going to be 7 1/4 inches in length. And when you drop this in your cart and you type in Live 25, your price goes from $80 on the budget pay down to $60 on the budget pay. You're saving $20 on every single budget pay. You see, here's the thing. If you let the live stream clock expire, it goes back to what's undeniably an incredible value at $399. But live stream, we're asking for your help to clear these out of the vault. And to do that, we're incentivizing you with tremendous savings. These are beautiful cut stones. You have 252 stones, and your price is $299. That's $1 and a few pennies per diamond. And they are beautiful diamonds. My notes say that this is probably, GHSI. So Very solid in the eye clean category, very solid in the faces that brilliant, bright white category, and very solid in the finely cut, precision cutting that gives you all of that incredible fire and dispersion. $59.99, $60 on the budget pay, and we have 20 of these remaining. Now, just going to throw this out there. This does not have an extender, so you don't have any extra chain link here. You just simply have a lobster claw clasp and a receiver. If you bought 3 of these, you would be at 14, you'd be at about 21 inches. So now you have an opportunity to actually wear this as a little necklace at 21 inches, or you can have some fun, wear it as a short collar, or you can have some fun at just wearing multiples on your wrist. So this is one of those styles that is going to give you lots and lots of versatility when you stack and layer this piece because of the symmetry of the design itself. So think about buying 3 of those because you do have an incredible design here. You've got a beautiful Italian-inspired design with one of the most popular links in the world today, of course, those paperclip diamond pave accents. All right, my friends, we are moving and grooving. We don't have a lot of time left in the show today. Thank you so much for coming along on this diamond adventure. If you have questions or comments or concerns, I'd love to hear from you. I'm a diamond grader. I'm a diamond sorter. I'm a former diamond grading instructor at the original GIA campus in Santa Monica, and I just think they're amazing little treasures, and I am all over the fact that you can get lab-grown diamonds for these kind of prices. It's taking Shop LC to bring some common sense into a marketplace, which is just, they're just all over the place, okay? The bottom line is, luxury diamonds like this gives you an opportunity to own what the world has forever considered kind of luxury colors and cuts and clarities with the Shop LC mentality of let's see how much we can help our customers save. And it's that direct connection between us and the source that gives you the freedom from all of the middleman markups that are a drastic game changer when it comes to prices. Plus, you get really beautiful styling on every single one of these. So that's really fantastic as well. Pieces that, whether you're on a fixed income, whether you have whatever your budget is, there is something in this collection for every single price point. No one is left out of the fun and the fabulosity of owning beautiful diamonds. So I hope you'll give them a try. Everything in the show has been free shipping, and everything also has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So this might be the spot where you start your diamond adventure, you start your diamond education, and with the sheer quality and quantity of items that we have in the show and in inventory for you here at Shop LC, it's just a great learning experience. So say yes. The piece that takes your breath away, drop it in your cart, let us ship it to you. Or if you're already a luxuriant diamond fan and you'd like to send these across the miles to mom or a daughter or wherever we can send them, we'd love to drop ship it on your behalf. So talk to the personal shopping team at 888-835-2237. Thank you for joining in. Kaviti, thank you for joining us. But just absolutely beautiful. Okay, now, let's see. Okay.
Earrings next. They gave us 3 samples.
Okay.
All 3 samples.
Yeah. So I may sneeze, so I'm feeling a little sneezy, but I'm not sure if I do. I'm just going to say I'm apologizing in advance. So very unusual that we have these in 3 different ooh-la-las, okay? But you actually have a choice in these of a square, an oval, and a cushion.
Correct.
Okay, there's our cushion.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're so lucky in Texas, I like to say, because we only have an allergy season that lasts 12 months. After that, we get a break, right? Okay, a square, an oval, and a cushion. Now, the outline on the square and the cushion is going to be round. So the earring itself is going to be round for the oval and the square. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Let me get the graphic going.
Okay. I saved it. Thank you. Okay. Now, if you want the square, we have 6 pairs. If you want the oval, we have 4 pairs. If you want the cushion, we have 11 pairs. What I'm about to say, some of you may think is just like totally crazy talk. But I'm just going to say to you that unless you are extremely invested in one shape or the other, it's not that big of a deal. Is that okay if I say that, Elias?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, don't hurt your feelings. If you prefer one shape or the other, by all means get it, but get it right now because these are going to be selling out. When we've got just single digits left on an item, that tells me that this has been just bonkers, spectacular, popular. And that is usually driven by the fact that it's just a crazy town price, which I love. Okay, I love that. Now, here's what you do to see the nuance in every single one of these. This is going to be shop 14, okay? Shop 14. That item, type it down in the comments below. We'll send you the link to these items on the Shop LC website. All three of them are on the same page. So you just click on the little thumbnail for each one, and then you can see them with a little bit bigger presentation. Now, it says square, but Elias, it says square, but I'm here to tell you that I'm pretty sure that that is going to be an Asher cut, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Oof. All right. Bottom line on these is that each one of these is going to weigh in at right around a carat. So the cut of the center stone will change the overall weight totally, but not dramatically. A couple points here and there. And for all of you who are brand new to jewelry math and you're wondering what the heck is a point? What the heck is a carat? Think about it as 100 points in a carat, just like 100 pennies in a dollar. So that'll help you do the math. So about 100 points are one full carat in each of these. In fact, some of these might be slightly over, but I'm going to be conservative. Okay. So I'm going to say a carat total. When you type in shop 14 in the comments below, you'll see all of the nuance of each one of the sizes. There's a photo album for each one of the sizes so you can really sort of fall in love with which one you love, but get them quick. Don't wait. Retail on these, probably around $3,200 because of the complexity and because of the fancy cut stones as well. And also because of the color and clarity. These are all going to be GHSI. That means they're all going to face up super white. The smaller stones are all going to face up much brighter and much whiter. So you're down here on the clarity grade, but they look like this, and that little difference saves you lots of dollars. Here's what we're going to do. Suggested retail at $3,200. Shop LC price is $3.99. That means your budget pay is $80. Put them in the cart, whichever one you want. Type in Live 25 and watch the savings add up. Yes, the price goes down, but the big point about the price going down is that the savings go up and up and up, making for the first time ever this color, this clarity, this cut, every day affordable, and they're beautiful. You will not understand this until you get your eyeballs on luxuriant lab-grown diamonds, and it will be a game changer. The way these get noticed by people as you move through the various stops and events of your day, just a regular day, going to the post office, going to the grocery store, taking the kids to softball, taking the kids to dance, going to cheer camp. Y'all are busy, I'm telling you. Your everyday price on this is $3.99, which I said your budget pay is $80. Type in Live 25 and watch your savings go up. You're saving $20 on every single budget pay. Goes from $3.99 to $2.99. Your budget pay goes from $80 to $60. And let me just say again, very limited. The square has 6, the oval has 4, the cushion cut has 11. And they are all finished off with those beautiful lever backs. Those are also done in nickel-free sterling silver. You'll feel it close, you'll hear it snap, and you'll know that that is an earring that you are not going to lose no matter how busy you are. That's fabulous. Really seriously amazing. I really have come to love lever backs very much over the past few years because I can't tell you, when I've never lost an earring that has a lever back on it. But I dropped another earring back down the drain just a couple weeks ago, and it was not a pleasant thing. I was so mad. I'm so mad. All right, $80 down to $60. And if you have questions or concerns or you need any clarification or help on that, or again, if you want to drop ship those to somebody super special in your life, gosh, personal shopping is there. I call them the Shopping Dream Team, 888-835-2237. So give them a call. Give them a call and just have fun. This takes the worry out of it. It was a nail biter for me working at retail to see how many people would come in, high hopes. Oh my gosh, we're here to get, a special thing for a special day, and I get to pick out whatever I want, except a lot of times whatever you want is still beyond the basic budget. So this is the way that you do it. And it is such an unbelievably smart way to own beautiful jewelry. I really do love it. It's gorgeous. It's fun. It's fabulous. It puts the joy in shopping, and you look down every time you look at your hand. Hopefully I do. I look at my hand and I go, my gosh, I'm so glad I got that. As opposed to, well, I got 44 payments left. Whew, when is that going to be over? Super easy. And that 30-day money back guarantee, that window, gosh, I bought things before that I brought back. So it's not a big deal. We want you to really, really love it. And I'm not exaggerating at all. That is true. Our motto, delivering joy. Walk in the door every day. It says, how will you deliver joy? You go home to the same door. How did you deliver joy? Setting us in the right frame of mind to really remind people that we are different by design. I know if you're just watching us, it's unbelievably different. It's frighteningly different. I'm sure there are other businesses in this industry that wish we would just sit down and be quiet and hush, because we have a knack for finding the best values. And that's because we bring all of the steps in-house. So, all right. Now, this is 210 carats. Okay, so 2.1 carats. 210 points is what I meant to say. So this is 2.1 carats. Now, there's an interesting nuance here that I'm going to show you. First of all, this is going to be shop 15. Okay, shop 15. We have size 8 and size 7. All right, size 8 and size 7. Now, this is what we call sometimes a sort of a bypass design, except that you can see that there are two distinct shapes. So you have one element, which is going to be oval, and you have the next one, which is round. But what you see is that there's a slight little opening in between the two. So you've got just the tiniest bit of wiggle room. Now, you're going to buy this in the size that you need, and this is not designed to be one size fits everybody. You've got a little extra movement, which is going to help you get it over the finger, but it's not designed to be cranked open and twisted shut. Slide it on, and that little extra wiggle room will help this massively gorgeous piece find the seat where it needs to be on your hand. If you have a more petite, smaller hand, and you can wear a 7 or 8 on a pointer finger, I encourage you to do that. Or if a 7 or 8 will fit in the middle of the hand, this one will just get you compliment after compliment. It is incredibly tasteful and beautifully done. And it's 2.1 carats. So look at it again. Some people call this the twin flame design, or my other half design, sort of a yin-yang, one half of two distinctively wonderful people that make an incredible couple. That's the symbolism here. Of course, if you just like it, that's okay too. All right, 210 carat, 2.1 carats, 51 diamonds. Now, we've had smaller carat weights with more diamonds. So when you have 2 carats and you only have 51 diamonds, that's telling you that the sizes of these diamonds are each individually about twice the size of what we've normally had in some of the other smaller pieces. So each one of these is going to be 4 or 5 points. That's a big size when you're talking about a cluster ring, because each one of those has to pretty much be the size that it needs to be. Can you imagine if each one of those was just a quarter of a millimeter the wrong size? This would be a crazy town design. You couldn't do it. This design relies on precision stone selection and the steady, capable hands of diamond setters who know exactly how to place everything into that level of symmetrical, beautiful layering. Very complex and beautifully done. 51 diamonds. Gosh, if you paid $5 a diamond just to get the stone set, you're already at a tremendous price, okay? Just for the labor. Not the silver, not the diamonds, just the labor. And I don't know who set diamonds for $5 a piece, by the way. So let me scoot over a little bit. You can see that there's this beautiful triple layer all the way around. And this is another complexity of the setting in that those prongs have to hold the diamond in this place and the diamond in this place. Okay, so you've got what we call a shared prong setting where this prong is doing double duty. And this is just so smooth on the top. And another reason that this sits so perfectly on the hand is because you can see that the setting is designed to hold the shape of that wrap around your finger design. Pretty spectacular altogether. Lots of details in this one. Everyday low price on this one, and these are going to be GSI 1. Everyday low price on this one at $1,849. I would put a 3 where the 1 is. For all of those reasons I just outlined, the color, the clarity, the cut, the setting detail, the design process, the casting, the shared prong, the labor, the love, the skill that's gone into this. Our price on this is $399. Okay, now we've got 7 pieces. So if you need a size 8 or a size 7, get it right now. 2 carats. Your Shop LC price takes it down to $299, and then you get 5 interest-free budget pays. Your budget pay goes from $80 to $60, and you have a big 30-day money-back guarantee. Gemtel, a jaw-dropping ring for sure. Oh my gosh, and perfect for a latte run. Hello. The cost compared to the beauty is shocking. You can read that review right now at shoplc.com. Type in Live 15 and go read the reviews. A nice feature within the design is the capability of gently or opening to fit other fingers. Gorgeous diamonds set in gleaming silver and versatility to wear on different fingers makes this ring a treasure to behold. Thank you, Shop LC. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for just weighing in with that level of wow. I love that. That's so great. Thank you so much. Absolutely stunning, superior sparkle. That's what Diane D said. There are 7 reviews altogether with an average of 4.7 stars. And you can right now type in Shop 15 down below, get to the details on this particular ring, and you can read all of those glowing reviews for yourself. Now, starting at $1849 is already a 78% savings. But I'll tell you, for a 2-carat cluster that gives you this gorgeous, complex design, I think that's a very conservative start price. I really do. And it's an incredible value also. 5 budget pays interest-free of $60. The clock is ticking on your live stream savings. You got to grab it while you can. I've been wearing this the whole show because I love a piece that sits nice on the hand and still shows up. And boy, I'm telling you, perfect for a latte run. What a great description that is. It's like somebody's been following my truck around town. Perfect for a cappuccino run too. Or a barbecue run or a taco run. I'm just saying. Texana Mama, thank you for joining us. I love it that you're out there. Let me know if you own luxuriant diamonds. I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's a conversation I never get tired of having because it really is about variety and value. And it really is finally getting free of the diamond cartel and doing it with a lot of presentation as well. Now, we had a beautiful gentleman's ring earlier in the show. And this is an incredible day, Elias, because we actually have 2 handsome gents rings. And really the only differentiation between typically a gents ring and a ladies ring is the sizing. If we have it labeled as a gents ring, it's usually going to start at 9. And this one will actually go up to, how far? Is it 14? Oh, there are some half sizes available on this as well. So for sure, size 11 and a half, 12. There are half sizes available on this. So yes, please, just for the sake of curiosity, okay, just be a curious monkey and type in Shop 16 down below and go to the website and see what this is available for. You never know, you just might find your size. You know, I've been talking about Mother's Day, which is coming up in May, but Dad's Day is the 2nd Sunday in June. And this is a pretty spectacular piece. Now, the center stone is 1 full carat, so that's going to be about 6 or 6.5 millimeters. And this one is for sure full cut, I can tell you for sure. And yes, it does have a teeny tiny table, which means it's going to look very much similar to an American Ideal. And that is one of the reasons that you get so much amazing fire out of these pieces. Ladies, This is a piece that you could wear just as easily. It's got a nice low profile. That's typically another design characteristic that we generally say, well, that's a man's ring or a gentleman's ring, because it sits nice and low. And very often it will have, just like you're seeing here on the shoulder, it'll have some really great sort of architectural designs. There'll be some sculpting or some beautiful linear movement in the band itself, and this one certainly fits the bill. Beautifully balanced. You've got a nice undergallery as well. It's got a beautiful taper on the back, so this is not an ostentatious piece at all. I mean, that looks like, that. I can look at that and think, gosh, that's something that you would say, gosh, I got that from my dad. My dad left that to me. It looks like that. Maybe sometimes, ladies, you just prefer a more tailored look, and gentlemen's rings are a great way to complement that. But let's talk about savings. Okay, it says $950 platinum in the band. $950 platinum. We are definitely kicking it up several notches on this one. Platinum is one of those things that you buy because you know you're wearing it. You know you want the best, okay? It's like buying the expensive sheets. It's like buying the 1,200 thread count Egyptian cotton sheets. It's like buying the expensive shoes, okay? It's buying something that is a known luxury item. It's buying something because you know and understand what it is, and because that's the level of quality that you like. It is more than sterling silver. But remember, I started the show telling you that we have beautiful pieces for every price point. So we're about to do a Shop LC value price on platinum. Hold on to something steady, gentlemen. Okay, hold on to something steady. Because for a 1 carat luxuriant lab-grown diamond, and let me check the clarity here. Color and clarity, GHSI, 4.7 grams of beautifully sculpted platinum. Everyday low price on the retail, easily $11,000, $12,000. Easily. Our everyday low price is $1749.99. This one is going to be shop 17, correct? Shop 16. 16. Okay, shop 16. I didn't carry that over. Shop 16.
Graduation is in May as well.
What's that?
Graduation's in May.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, that's a great deal. You've got a young man in your family wrapping up that degree and getting ready to head out into the real world. Sometimes that it's not just a lyric in a song. Women go crazy about a sharp, crisp man. There's something about being put together. There's something about being accessorized. There's something about stepping into the role that you're going to be in the professional world and living that role from the wardrobe to the work ethic. And a beautiful accessory like this really sets you in the right direction. Gwen got this for my husband for Valentine's. He loved it. Great deal. I love shopping at Shop LC. Best prices for quality and unique, beautiful jewelry. Gwen, thank you for the 5 stars and the wonderful words. Wayne, love to shop at LC. Wayne is another verified buyer as well. I love that so many gents come in and say, you know what, this is really a great deal. So let's talk about a great deal. Shop 16, type it down below. Find the size that you need. Some half sizes are available, 12.5, 11.5. We've got 10, 11, and 12, 13. Put it in your cart because $17.49 for over 4.5 grams of platinum is already crazy. That's a crazy deal, right? But this is now last in stock, so we only have 8 pieces available across all those sizes. When you type in Live 25 in platinum for an incredibly exquisite 1 carat round brilliant, goes from $1749.99 down to $1312.49. That's a crazy number. Then your budget pay comes in at $262.50. Yeah, interest free budget pay, by the way. I love it. Okay, my friends, I'm going to leave it up to you to get that home, to just take a look at it. Gwen said she got it for the hubs, and she said he loved it. And this is amazing. I don't care if you're wearing a cowboy tuxedo or going to a black tie affair, or you're wearing something with an Italian designer's name in the label. I don't care what you're wearing. One handsome ring like that is a game changer. It really is. It gets you noticed, okay? And not in a bad way at all. All right, coming up, we've got one for the guys and one for the gals. We're going to do a piece in platinum now, so kind of a his and her. Gwen, did you get yourself something in platinum? Mm-hmm. Just saying. Just saying. What do you think Gwen should do? Can we take a vote?
Definitely do a his and hers.
Gwen, you've just been granted LES permission. I love that. I love it. He's just a sharp dressed man, and he's a frugalisto on his own. He loves to save some money and get the good stuff. All right, this is in 950 platinum. Now, this says white and pink diamonds, 1.75 carats altogether. And you do have a gorgeous halo on the interior with a beautiful little subtle kind of ballerina pink. Every color of pink diamond is rare and exotic, and every color of pink diamond is expensive. And this is a gorgeous center stone. The pinks and the whites on the halo are all full cut, my. You have 4 prongs on each one of those stones. Even the shoulder accents are beautifully embellished. You're going to see 950 PT on the inside, and you'll also have the stamp luxuriant, so you'll know that they're luxuriant diamonds. But oh wow, look at that. Not too big, not too small. I'm telling you, she's going to change her name after this. Instead of Goldilocks, she's going to be Platinum Locks, okay? That is incredible. The pink has a little bit of rose gold behind it, so it's got this very subtle, powerful sort of blush tone to it, which you just like do a double take, you do a triple take, you go, wow, there's something really special about that, and it really is. Okay, and I believe, yeah, you've got 4 prongs on that center stone as well, so lots of security and very smart setting on this one, okay? Instant classic, instant heirloom, instant glamour, and instant common sense. 1.75 carats altogether. Everyday price on this out in the world of retail would be about 12 grand. Are you ready for a big savings? I'm not talking 20 or 30 or 40 or 50%. I'm talking a massive savings on an everyday common sense price here for every bit of this beautiful regal luxury piece. 83% off of that, normally what we would see at retail, down to $1999.99. Now, it's in platinum. Your budget pays at $400, and that's an interest-free budget pay. When you type in Live 25, you save 20% on the pink and the center and the platinum and the white diamond halo as well. So your price goes from $1999.99 down to $1499.99, and for the next 48 hours, and for 4 of our near and dear Shop LC friends and family, your budget pay will go from $400 to $300, and that's all interest free. You know, every once in a while, I'll be driving around and I'll switch over and listen to radio, and there'll be an ad for a jewelry company that says, come on in, we're having a big sale, and everything in the store is 60 payments. You know what? 60 payments is 5 years. 5 years. This is genuine luxury, genuine, top-notch, top-shelf, gorgeous styling. And you're taking it home in 5 months, not 5 years. We'll send it to you with your first payment, and you still have a 30-day window to get this home and decide for yourself. But it's in platinum, and it's seriously top shelf gorgeous. I mean, every aspect of this is just the finest of the fine. Welcome to Shop LC, my friends, where it just seems like things don't make sense. But once you get it home, once you see how far your dollar goes, how much your dollar buys, and when you realize that we work really hard to cut through all the noise and just do the good thing, just do the best thing, just deliver the beautiful jewelry, and just do it in an honest, upstanding way with all of the information out there, you will see that it makes a huge difference. And hopefully you'll be back for more. Hopefully so. We've built many relationships over the years that are extremely strong and powerful. So thank you for referring your friends and your family. And thank you for helping us celebrate 19 years. We've been celebrating the Shop LC's 19th birthday all week long. And we just couldn't grow without you. So thank you for every point of contact and every referral. Download the app. You can watch the live streams on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. You can watch the live streams on your mobile device as well. And you can watch the live streams on any of your devices, tablets, laptops, smart TVs that have those devices. Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. All you have to do is go to the search bar in those respective apps and type in Shop LC Livestream, and boom, it shows up right there. So thank you very much for your support and all of your feedback and suggestions as well. All right, now coming up next, we've got another piece in platinum, and this is going to be Shop 18. Word to the wise, warning, warning, danger, this is going to sell out. These have been incredibly popular, and it's going to be because you're about to see the color in a pink diamond, which will really kind of shock you, okay? This one is set in 950 platinum, and I'm going to read straight from the grading report, also known as a certificate. The grading report comes from the International Gemological Institute of America. You have one particular report for each one of these gorgeous stones, and this is a fancy, vivid pink.
We actually skipped that. They didn't give
we're going to skip this one?
Yes, they didn't give it to us.
Oh, shoot.
Get it behind the scenes.
Okay, so let me just give you the item number, 8153149. Can you drop that in the chat, Elias?
Yes, I did. Just did.
Okay, so Elias dropped that in the chat, and talk to the personal shopping team about the live stream 25 savings on this, because it is set in platinum, and I'm just going to show you the color because, man, that is the color. That's a once-in-a-lifetime color. That is a once-in-a-lifetime color. A once-in-a-lifetime. If you are passionate about pink diamonds, you should really explore your options on that one. Seriously. Okay, sorry that we didn't have that. Every once in a while there's a little hiccup, a little boo-boo with the way things are presented, and that's one of those as well. Now, this next one is an amazing cascade of diamonds that go all the way around the neckline. Can you imagine showing up at your next event with what essentially kind of a diamond twist or a diamond taper on your neckline? I mean, this is crazy complicated, okay? The back is finished off with this amazing clasp, which has a fold-over lock. Let me just get this in the right light so I can see it. It's got a fold-over lock, which is on the back. Yeah?
Wow, amazing the amount of diamonds on this.
I know. You want to say the number?
How would you say the shopping number?
Okay. In this piece, there are 2,625 diamonds. Now, the flexibility on this is crazy. We actually, the team actually brought this in as a Black Friday doorbuster, and we have one of these remaining. Now, when you get this home, you're going to be able to straighten this out, okay? But I'm just absolutely trembling with this piece. 2,625 diamonds, okay? And the fold-over clasp is the ultimate in security. So let me show you how the clasp works. So you've got a plunger on the side. You're simply going to pull that, and it pulls apart. That's an insert clasp. It goes right into the box clasp, and then this piece locks under. So it will also sit against your neckline, okay? 2,625. Oh, my gosh. There's one of these. And I'm going to tell you, if you want this, you need to hop it on over to the phone right now. This is an rhodium over sterling silver, and to call this luxurious is an absolute understatement. I mean, I won't make a bigger understatement probably for the rest of the year. But I keep looking at this. I keep looking at how it's assembled. I keep looking at the complexity of the design and how each link literally cascades into the next one. And it just is stunning. I'm going to show you this little segment and hold it straight so you can see how incredibly gorgeous that is. Okay. Now, I want you to do something, because this is one of those pieces that we almost never get to share. When we saw this at the Doorbuster preview back in early November, Chris and I both lunged for it at the same time. He picked it up. My jaw fell open and hit the floor, and everybody was just wowed by this. This originally almost sold out on the very first airing. I said, can I please get that for the Night Owl show? Yeah. What's the matter? I didn't get the necklace. Well, they're gone. This one will be the one that we talk about forever. We've had those pieces. If you've been here a little bit, everybody has that moment where you talk about, remember that 20 karat tanzanite? We all have those stories. Don't let this be the one that got away story for you, okay? Grab it right now. So type in shop. Is this one 18 then?
This is going to be shop 18, yes.
Okay, shop 18. And Elias, could you put a picture of this on the screen behind us? Oh. Did you ever think, even remotely, that it would be possible for you to just pause for a minute and go, okay, do I want to own 2,625 diamonds? That's right here. We've got this. There's one of them. Am I correct? Or two?
I am looking at two available.
Okay, two. This is the intertwined destiny. Talk about the braiding and the layering together. The workmanship on this is so beautiful. And the movement is something that allows it to float over your décolleté. Everybody's body is not built the same. There is such flexibility and forgiveness in this mounting that it will absolutely be stunning on everyone. It will have the look and feel on your neckline of a piece that your jeweler tailored for your bone structure. It's that impressive. Two out there remaining. 2,625 diamonds. Our price at Shop LC as a doorbuster, we're still doing this as a doorbuster price, $2,934 versus a retail of about $14,000. Okay, $14,000. If you've watched the lingerie models march up and down at the lingerie fashion show with the diamond encrusted bikini and the yada yada blah blah blah. This is the common sense version of that, my friends, because this is something that you can wear forever and pass on. Legacy, heritage, instantaneous, beautiful collectible value. $29.34.99. Put it in your cart. Just for fun. Type in shop 18 in this comment section below, and just for fun, drop it in your cart. And then type in live 25. And then watch your price go from $29.34.99 to $22.01. And watch your budget pay go from $587 to $440. $587, $440. That's $147 savings. Times 5. Because when you get this home and you try on this level of luxury, you're going to say to yourself, I'm so glad I made that. Was unexpected. It wasn't on my wish list. It's not even on my 5-year plan or my 10-year plan or my life goals. This is something that's just a silly daydream. If I could own a diamond necklace. And by the way, I'm saying 2,625 diamonds, but it's actually 12 and a quarter carats. 12 and a quarter carats of diamonds. That's an unbelievable value. That's just an incredible value. You've got, I'm just going to hold this in my hand for just a second. Oh gosh. So you've got an edge. The edge of each one of those lacy links is completely covered in diamonds. And then the channel between the two is also filled with diamonds. Look at that presentation. And seriously, the clasp is no joke. That is some serious jewelry security on your neckline. 2 available. Any questions? Talk to the personal shopping team at 888-835-2237. 888-835-2237. 2 of those. And when those are done, that is going to be a moment in Shop LC history. That is one for the record books for sure. All right, Elias, which one do we want to do next?
We are going to do our...
Can we do the green? Can we do the green one?
We're doing the green one.
The most famous, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, this might be our final piece.
Yes.
Yes, okay. The most famous green diamond in the world is not the one on the hand of the famous star. Not her. It's a nice one, okay? But the most famous green diamond is called the Dresden Green. And it's the most famous green diamond, first and foremost, because of its color. Now, when you look at that color, there is no mistaking that color. That is for sure green. And I'm going to stick my diamond grading neck out here, and I'm going to say it's a prettier green than From the Block has, okay? It's smaller, but the color saturation on this is outrageous. Outrageous. It is such a gorgeous green. You're going to look at this and you're going to think, this is such a rare color. You're going to think, is that an indica like tourmaline? No, it's got a lot of... What is that? What is that? It will confuse you for a moment. But then you'll say, oh, all of that dispersion, all of that fire, that's got to be a diamond. And then, ding, 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 ding. Yes, yes, and yes. Big details here. The diamond, it says it's an octagon, but that is an Asher cut. So it is not just an octagon. It is not just an emerald cut. You have extra height, extra facets on the crown and on the pavilion. It really is a dream team of sparkle for gemstones that have a more angular cut, and it is luscious. Luscious. 3 sizes. We have it in 7, 8, and 9, and this is set in 950 platinum, and it is fierce. 5.8 grams of platinum. The center green is 2 carats. Yes, it is. And then you have 24 2 dozen lab-grown diamonds. Each of those is about 4 points, so about half a carat on those as well. So the whole thing is just spectacular. Your price is not the $47,000 retail that you might expect to pay. In the real world, you pay for the rarity, and rarity on diamonds means that the colors are more and more and more saturated. This is vivid. This is intense. This is rich. So not $47,999. We're going to make this level of exquisite, exotic diamond color available to you, not for the regular $37, $34.99. A show-stopping, show-ending deal, shop 19, type it below, just to window shop it. I want you to just window shop it, just for fun. Take a look at the photo album. Take a look at the description. Fall in love with the beautiful designs and the incredibly precise, beautifully crisp construction of setting every single stone exactly where it needs to be. And then for a moment, type in Live 25. And your budget pay goes from $747 down to $560. That's right, a $220 savings on the budget pay. And those remaining 4 budget pays will show up, each one of those, with the Live 25 savings that you just scooped up because you followed your heart, you followed your instinct. Something told you, tune in to the live stream today. There may be something spectacular. Maybe you already had a vibe that this was going to be a fantastic show. And boy, I'm telling you, you nailed it. When I tell you that there is something in this collection that is rich and elegant and regal and fun and honorable and passionate for every single diamond budget, I mean it, 1,000% plus. You have seen an exquisite exotic collection of styles and prices and varieties that rival any brick and mortar that you're going to see in any zip code anywhere. And I'm including the Diamond District, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us today. Anytime you're looking for something spectacular at any budget, we want to be your family jeweler. We work really hard every single day to earn your trust, to earn your repeat business, to earn your referrals. And we would have it no other way. We know that your trust has to be earned, and that's job number 1 for us every single day with every single item. If you want to go back and look at these items, please reach out to the personal shopping team. The live stream prices are good for the next 48 hours. And again, the personal shopping team is at 888-835-2237. Boy, that's a looker, isn't it? Did you see the color on this?
Very unique look.
All right. Big shout out to Elias for all the help behind the scenes, which is absolutely massive. Bye-bye, everybody. See you soon.